Alyork, back at it. We back at you. You know Mobb Deep, we know we back at you. Another week. Halfway through January. Playoffs coming to an end. Got 4 teams left. We're gonna break all that down. We got baseball news we gotta break down. We got NBA. I mean, we might even throw in a little bit of hockey, but we got so much going on. I got too many topics to talk about. So many things to say, so little time, whatever he be saying. I think right now we're 31 and 26 with the free plays. That's 55%. You know, I mean, that's not greatest record, but you know, we're gonna come at you correct and tell you what we're doing. We're not making up fake records and putting it out there saying we hitting 85%. Nah. We have 55% for the year in football. To me, that's good. That's you made money. We made a little money, so it ain't too bad. We got another couple plays today. We're coming down to the last few weeks, so there's not a lot of really plays we can give out in football, but we'll do what we can, because after this, basketball is going to be hot and heavy, and then college, and then baseball season right around the corner, pitches and catches, and then preseason, and then hopefully teams ain't cheating when opening day comes around, and it's going to be legit.
Hold on. You said cheating?
Yeah, cheating.
You said cheating? So we're going to have to go right on cheating. Kim Waterman, what's up, baby? Lauren Woods, I see y'all, man. Hey, yo, move down a little bit, man. You know we two big individuals. That's not what I really wanted to say.
So what happened? Y'all heard you going through problems personally, like you got issues you dealing with. What's wrong?
Well, first thing first, the other day, my radiator blew up. I'm driving on the highway, like my shit was smoking, like Smoking the Bandit. And people were pointing at me like, I don't know, my shit is smoking. I'm just trying to get it home. Like, fuck all that tow truck shit. I'm making it home before the tow truck idea come about. $200 extra. I don't got AAA no more. So I made it home. Then I had, the people for the mechanics send me a tow truck, because they gave my service and they charged me whatever. But yeah, man, that was a crazy day yesterday, really bad. But it's a new day. New day, new sports show. I'm with Noah Parker. We with the peoples. We ready to give the peoples what they want. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, LES to the death, Syndicate Radio, TV, Vegas Divas, One Voice, D Beeman, and shout out to my whole team at work. My graveyard team, the whole team in general. Salute, y'all. And Credit Fix. Never too late to get your credit. IG me, inbox me, email me, al.newyork@yahoo.com. You know we got to get that off. Before we start anything, Odell Beckham once again is on the news, man. I got the information from you. You the one that brought it to my attention. Talk to the people. Let them know what the hell is going on. Odell, what are you up to, man? Talk to him, man.
Keep his name in the spotlight. He's got to make sure it's about him. LSU wins the title, as we all know.
Venner, what up, Venner? Yeah.
Great game plan. It's all about them. Perfect season. Beat the team that hadn't lost in 2 years. It should be about LSU, but Odell.
So it's got to be about Odell.
Because he went to LSU.
Oh, my God.
So first he gets in trouble for handing out money. Try to say.
Yeah, what was that drug dealer look? Yo, he literally was on the field like he paying a connect or some shit. Like, come on, man.
Dumb. And then it's not like the NCAA.
I thought that's what you was telling me. He got in trouble for. But tell the people why exactly what he got. What he's on the run for.
That already looks stupid enough. I mean, giving money out with no cameras are rolling, and
right.
NCAA frowns upon all that, all that kind of stuff. Trying to say it was fake money, and Joe Burrow said no, it was real money. Obviously it was real money. Where are you getting fake bills at?
Right.
And then it comes out this morning that he got an arrest warrant out for battery of a police officer. You saw the video. He smacked the police officer on the backside.
In the butt. He slapped the police officer on the butt.
Probably just in jest.
In the locker room.
Probably didn't mean anything by it, in that nature. Like it was, ill-mannered. But
Dog, when you Odell Beckham,
Don't matter. You can't do
Chad Johnson, Dez Bryant, Terrell Owens, you can't do stuff like that.
It's just dumb.
You don't have no leverage to play around, and they'll accept it like you're playing. These guys are targeted for the way they act. So when him doing the money and slapping the deputy in the butt in the locker room, come on, dog.
Yeah, not too smart.
This guy's like, come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Anything else you want to add on, man? I'm going to move on, man.
No, it's a whole saga with him since the Giants and the Browns and now off the field.
He's going to run himself out the league like Antonio Brown, yes or no?
No, I don't think he's going to go that far. Antonio Brown crazy. He just crazy.
Right. But Odell ain't crazy, banging his head to the post one time and all that other shit.
He crazy, but he ain't Antonio Brown crazy. Ain't nobody Antonio Brown crazy. That dude got issues. I thought.
Yeah, he throwing plastic penises at his ex-girl.
Yeah, at his baby mama. And police
You know what?
right there. That's crazy. All right, that's a whole.
You know what? We're not gonna base our show on negative, man.
No.
We the raw truth though, so we gotta keep it 100. You know what I mean? But we're not gonna base it on negative. This Saturday, we're gonna go to UFC 246. Conor McGregor back in the ring. Minus 330 over Donald Cerrone, aka the Cowboy.
Cowboy Cerrone.
Plus 260. Real quick, talk to the peoples. What you think about the fight? Who wins and how?
It's hard to really handicap a fight like this because, I mean, Conor ain't won a fight since 2016.
Right.
I mean, he got destroyed by Nurmagomedov. Khabib. We know he went to venture in boxing with Floyd Mayweather. And now he's fighting a pretty good opponent in Cerrone. I mean, he should win this fight, though. Conor should win, especially if he stays upright and doesn't take it to the ground. I mean, I'm no Justin Yu with the UFC, but...
Kim said, what you drinking?
A little Kool-Aid, a little orange stuff.
But
yeah,
orange.
I'm no Justin Yu expert when it comes to UFC, so I don't mind, put my real opinion out there and
right.
and judge me for what I.
Well, we're not giving out free picks. This ain't free pick. This is just what we think.
He should win this fight, though. This is a fight Conor should win, and I think he will win. And especially the main factor is UFC knows that the big name out there, he's the headline.
Right.
It's Conor McGregor. Nobody even knows Cerrone, really.
For the people who know, he's getting 80 M's for this fight.
Yeah. And they want him to keep fighting. Believe me, they want him to win this fight.
He's basically the name of UFC, especially after that Mayweather
They want him to fight Diaz again, or they want him to fight Khabib again. There's a lot of options after this where it's just going to generate some more money for UFC. So it's hard to go against Conor because of that alone right there.
Right.
They want him to win. So that's the thing that sucks about UFC and boxing. Sometimes the guy they want to win might get
especially UFC because they don't have the. UFC's got a banging name. But there's no star power. Exactly. I spoke to Justin Yu this morning, the specialist. He likes McGregor in the knockout.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's calling McGregor. He says Cerrone had his last two horrible fights were horrible, whatever. Cerrone hasn't looked good, the Cowboy. McGregor on the knockout, but he's minus 330, so if you take the knockout, you might get plus money on the knockout, correct?
No.
Maybe 150?
I don't think so. Because
if it's 330, what you assuming?
Is 1.5. So they saying right there that it's going to be a knock. Someone's getting knocked out.
Right. Mm-hmm. I mean, not someone. Cerrone's getting knocked out. If they got him at 330.
I don't think the knockout probably be plus 150 there.
Okay, Kim Waterman, talk to us. What's she saying there?
She said we look good and she got to go.
Okay, girl, take care. Thank you for saluting, baby. Okay, now we going to MLB baseball. What's going on in baseball, man?
We talking about baseball in January.
Yes.
Crazy. But
I'm gonna mention three names, and real quick, you just whatever's on your mind with the three names. A.J.HINCH, 162 games, 107-55 career record, 66%, has a championship and 2 pennants. Your take on A.J.HINCH and the situation that's been evolving about.
He had to step down with all the stuff coming out, and if he's a sacrificial lamb, he had to be it because I'm sure he knew all about what was going on in the locker room.
Exactly. And that's why the Braves was quick to release him.
Exactly.
Now we going to Beantown. Alex Cora, 162 games, also 84-78, 51.9 record. Also has a chip and a pennant. Your take on Alex Cora in this situation?
I mean, he was with the Astros when it all happened.
Right.
At first in 17, then he went to the Red Sox and won another ship. I almost feel bad for the Dodgers now because they was in both of them World Series and fell victim to both of these situations. I want to say he's more the mastermind than anything. He even came out today saying he was involved in that. And
right.
I don't think he'll ever manage again. I think he's not going to be blackballed, but why would you hire somebody that has this in their reputation now and their legacy?
Well, people are going to mention Belichick from here on out.
Oh, yeah.
Because if these are still coaching, why these guys can't get a third chance?
That's baseball, though. It's football.
Carlos Beltran. It's ironic that my boy Danny tuned in because we can't stand the Mets because the Mets be hating on those Yankees. Carlos Beltran got fired today. Your take on Carlos Beltran. Holly Hot Wheels, what's up, baby? Talk to him.
Hey, you never lost a game, Beltran.
He never lost the game for the Mets, right?
Yeah, it's all going. It's a big whirlwind right now, and everybody's going to get it. They're all going to find out how hard the hammer's going to fall. It's unfortunate, bad timing for him. I don't know where the Mets go now. Do they go for like a?
They go for Eduardo Perez again?
That's what I heard. Or if I'm them, I hire Bobby Bonilla because you're already paying him $1 million a year anyway. Go ahead and work for it.
Wow.
I don't know which direction they're going to go.
I think they got to go with Eduardo Perez. He's been in the game for a while. He's been an analyst. He knows the
Right.
game. He speaks Spanish and English very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'd be a nice fit for them right now, considering what just happened. Now, in other news, this guy's my news guy. He comes up with everything immediately. Jose Altuve is being accused of being mic'd up during the games. And they even got video of him where, like, you see tape, basically, that's holding the mic. Kind of like a rat in a movie. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
Right. It's
like
not,
the
it's
rats
not
in
like
the
a
movie.
mic. It's like a buzzer. Like it buzzes him.
Yeah, but they got that tape look.
Yeah,
like,
it
you know,
looks like right, like a mic's.
Yeah, like you tapped up. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the peoples. Explain to them your take on it and what might happen to Jose Altuve, the best second baseman in baseball.
Well, they're saying him, Bregman, a bunch of them. They said Josh Reddick had a wire. It's coming out now. All these guys are getting exposed.
Let them know how it came about, though.
They said, Beltran's niece put out a tweet saying, if we gonna come out and start saying who cheated, let's really put it out there.
Yeah, if you're gonna snitch on my uncle, everybody going down.
Right. So all this is all coming out now.
What's good is?
But now I'm sorry. I read something Gary Sheffield Jr. tweeted right before I got here.
Tina Bread, I see you, baby.
That ain't his niece. That's an Astro player trying to put it out there. We just trying to get all this out on the table now. So we don't know who really did it, but they're saying it's the niece. I don't know. I just know that.
Blondie, what's up, baby?
It's a bad look for baseball.
Yeah.
The integrity of the game has been tarnished like this.
Bro, this is bad for baseball. Baseball was so good last couple of years, and the people's is loving it because my Yankees are getting beat and the Dodgers are getting beat. So the world loves that beside the Yankees and Dodger fans.
Right,
but we've been cheated. I mean, I'm not going to use that as an excuse why we lost.
No,
but you got to think about it. They cheated on us and the Dodgers. You have to put that, you got to throw that in the air.
It's unfortunate.
And they cheating big time because if you know what pitch is coming, these Major League Baseball players are diehard professionals. The last thing you want to do with a baseball player is let them know what pitch is coming. And you see how Altuve was sitting dead red on Chapman's breaking ball, which he never throws a breaking ball.
Up in the box.
Yes.
You don't stand up in the. I know you play baseball. You need that high up in the box when a guy throws 100.
Not against Chapman.
Back of the box, so you have a chance to get it.
Yes.
So and they even made it worse. When
now I'm not saying we would have won a World Series. Let me be clear, because these people always take my words and flip it and bounce it. All I'm saying is the New York Yankees and the LA Dodgers and everybody else they beat, not just us two, whoever they beat through the playoffs, they cheated. And now they're all going to pay for it. Hinch is paying for it. Altuve might be next. Bregman might be next. You might see some bans from baseball over this. Oh, yeah. And they definitely ain't getting no Hall of Fame now. If Pete Rose ain't getting no Hall of Fame, they definitely not getting in no Hall of Fame. Any last words on Altuve before we move on?
When you look at the video tonight, whatever, the funny one is when after he hit that home run off Chapman, he's running around third base holding his jersey. No, don't take my jersey off.
Yeah, because they got the ripping jersey thing going on.
I'm shy. He told Rosenthal, I'm shy. My wife gonna get mad at me.
And he told him too. What Rosenthal told him, like he almost knew.
Yeah, he asked him, why you don't want your teammates to take your jersey off?
Right.
Oh, I'm shy. I got in trouble last time by my wife. But you wasn't shy a few months ago when you took, a couple years ago when you was taking your jersey off, when he was ripping it off. So it's all real.
All in the videos.
Yep.
Just go to YouTube, punch it up. It's all out there. Everything we tell you, you already know.
Twitter, YouTube, all that, you can find it. It's a bad look for the Astros.
Okay, so we done with that.
The Houston Asterisks, the trash throws.
Wow.
Houston hitting trash cans. I mean,
Yo, I don't mean to talk smack, but they were hitting so good in the
great.
playoffs.
It was amazing.
My dude, I even compared them to the Bulls in basketball, where regular season and then when you jump to the playoff, they were taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
But unlike the Bulls, they had to cheat.
Yep.
Bulls did it without cheating, taking it to the next level. They cheated. Enough said with that. Let's go to the NFL. 2 big games this Sunday. Conference finals. Wow. Where do we go with this? I'm going to start with the Green Bay Packers at the San Francisco 49ers, even though they played a later game, but I want to just start with them first. The line is 7.5, 7, depending on where you get it, for the 49ers. Totals is 45.5. Noah Parker, what does Green Bay have to do to win this game?
Well, I talked about it last week. I remember I said Green Bay starts out fast, and then they blow it late, which is what they almost did to Seattle.
Yes.
Started out fast, and then next thing you know, Russell Wilson got a chance to tie the game, win the game. So this week, I don't know if they can start out fast against this 49ers team, but if they do...
They're going to have to.
Yeah, of course they're going to.
They're going to have to, because they got blown out. They got ran out of
Right.
Levi, Stadium the last time.
So if they do come out with a 14-0 quick start, are they going to be able to maintain that against the 49ers? I think they can, because their offense isn't that good.
Right.
Well, offense, they're better defensively, but I think the 49ers know their game plan is they have to make sure.
Well, the Niners are ranked 4th on, second overall on defense.
Yeah. So you come out
And that's
fast,
what having D4 and them hurt for like a couple games.
and he's back now.
Yes, and
So
they got somebody else back that I can't remember right now, but they ranked 2nd overall on defense, 4th on offense. But go ahead.
If Aaron Rodgers come out and punch him in the face,
Look at my
quick,
man Antonio. He loves Aaron Rodgers.
I
He
know.
said the California kids
if
come
the
out.
California kid come out and
Yo,
punch him in
Ant,
the
I'm
mouth,
all right with you on this one,
they
man.
can win that game. You got to come out and punch him in the mouth right first round. You can't come out there like Mayweather just chilling. You got to come out and punch him real quick. 14-0, 17-0.
They
quick
got to
start,
set
they
the
can win that
tone.
game.
If they let the 49ers set the tone, meaning 3 and out, punch them right in their mouth, and then get the ball and run it right down their throat, it's ball game. I got a feeling Aaron and company know they got to get up early. They got blown out in game 1, 37-8. I don't see a repeat of this. If y'all watch for the free picks at the end of the show, you're going to see where we're going at with it. Second question, what do the 49ers have to do to win?
I'll just play like they've been playing. I mean, they defensively, they look too tough right now to beat.
My man Suge Knight said he likes Green Bay to win. Antonio likes Green Bay to win. Wait for after the show, y'all. I mean, at the end of the show, I'm going to give y'all my opinion. But I hear y'all. Sergio, what's popping, baby?
I think the Niners just have to do what they've been doing, though. I mean, they
Tell them what that means. When you say doing what they be doing, my viewers want to know what that means. Well, run the ball down people's throats
That is one thing, but defensively,
and get stops on defense.
Yeah, it's just real simple for them because they're good enough, talent enough to win the whole thing. If they just play their game, they don't turn.
To
the
me,
ball
they're the
over.
best talent in the game, offensively and defensively, out of these 4 teams.
I won't say offensively.
No,
but I'll say
I'm
defensively.
saying combined.
Okay.
As a one. Chiefs got the best offense. We know that. Mm-hmm. But their defense.
If they don't beat themselves, they don't turn the ball over, and they don't, do trick plays that take them back to make second 18 and dumb penalties, they can win the game.
Or how about this? Jimmy G don't lose it for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just can't try new shit and let it screw up the game plan by trick plays or penalties here that's going to get you. Or get the ball out of the pocket quick. Garoppolo plays his game. Kittle's going to be open. Sanders is going to be around. If Garoppolo don't lose this game, so they can win the game easy.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to Green Bay.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers got to move the chains. They can't afford to get down out the gate. They get down 10-zip, it might be over for them. I mean, I'm not going to say it is because Aaron could bring them back. Green Bay has to start off really good this game. They kind of have to win the first half. Like you said, late in the game, they wear down. And the 49ers will wear them down if the game is close and they can run that 3-back attack with Breida, Mustard, and Tevin Coleman. Which that is a strong attack. Not to mention when they give them flankers the handoffs too with Debo Sanders or Samuel. You know what I mean? Packers have to set the tone. The Montavious Adams on defense got to be a ball hawk. He's got to play as big as he played in that Monday night against the Minnesota Vikings where he was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's true.
He comes out like that. They defense, and then they start to stop the run and rattle Garoppolo. Green Bay can actually win this game. But like I said, end of the show, you get what I give to y'all. Frisco, Garoppolo, no mistakes. Move the chains. No penalties to make Garoppolo 2nd and 15, 2nd and 20. You don't want that if you're Shanahan. You want no penalties, which is almost impossible, but you want to keep the penalties at a minimum.
Right.
They do that. They defense get, Aaron Rodgers every once in a while 3 and out. They run the ball. They throw the ball occasionally. I think they win the game. Now we go on to the other game. Tennessee Titans at Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are 7.5, 7, depending where you look at. 52. What do the Titans got to do to win this game?
Man, I'm not gonna say they need a miracle.
Miracle. I don't even use that word.
I'm not saying that they're gonna need a miracle.
They beat them 3 times in a row.
They're gonna have to, and that's why I use more motivation for the.
No, I know that, but you gotta put that
because they know this is the biggest game of those 4 now.
But no, you big on a team having a team's number.
Yeah,
because I know in baseball you like that, so I figure
I'm sure the Chiefs have a chip on their shoulder though.
There you go. There you go.
Where they want to come out and not get beat 4 times in a row. So that's why I say they really gonna be behind it. Here Titans win this game. They're gonna have to kill him with Henry. Tannehill's gonna have to show out, and you're gonna have to just stop that Chiefs offense. Just keep them to a 28, a 21, 24, not 40, 50s, or nobody beating them.
So contain them. Okay, I'm gonna react quickly. I'm not even gonna go to the other team. I'm gonna tell you what scares me off the rip. Titans beat them 3 in a row. They know that. Mm-hmm. Not only that, they rank they number 3 rushing the football, and in the last 3 games, Henry alone is averaging 200 yards.
Right.
KC's 23rd against the run. Not to mention they're the poorest tackling team in football. I seen these guys straight up. They got to pursue. They get to the ball, but they don't tackle well. You do that this Sunday.
Yeah, no problem.
Derrick Henry might get 250 on you. And if he get 250, all Tannehill's got to do is go 11 for 17 like he's been doing, 1 touchdown, and they're going to win the game. They got to stop Henry. What does KC has to do to win the game for you?
Not start off down 24-0.
Most def.
I don't think this team blows a 24-0 lead. Titans.
Oh hell no.
Aren't blowing 24-0.
Man, let me tell you something. Titans get up 14-0, they win in this game.
Yeah, because Bill O'Brien ain't coaching this team.
Exactly.
I mean,
they got Vrabel and company. They're all on the same page.
I think that.
And they like brothers. They ready to bleed for each other.
Yeah, there's no way they blowing a 14, 21, 24 nothing lead. So the Chiefs has got to start off like they're not in quicksand. Like they play. They had that bye week. Sometimes that bye week
messed them up.
So there's no bye week.
It messed a lot of teams up the bye week.
Momentum.
Yeah.
You still at home. All Chiefs got to do is come out like they've been coming out all season long.
Yeah, Sergio said Titans, ball control, Tannehill, no turnovers. Exactly. But I think what KC has to do, stacking the box don't mean nothing. Patriots did it. Baltimore did it. Stacking the box, Henry still got $184 and change.
Right.
You got to make tackles. Their offensive line don't get enough credit. Tennessee Titans got a massive offensive line. It ain't just Derrick Henry. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't get me wrong, best running back in the game, but the offensive line, and they also got wide receivers and tight ends that also block hella good.
Yeah.
So KC's got to get to their spots, contain the run, keep them to like 80, 90 yards. Don't let them get $150, $180, because now what happens is ball control, time of possession, less possessions for Pat Mahomes. So when he does get the ball, Tennessee's going to be excited. They're going to be where they're not tired. They're going to be relentless. They got to ball control it, and Mahomes has to show out.
Yeah.
Hill got to show out. Watkins got to show out, and they got to get some type of running game because their running game's been horrible. This is where I think they're missing Kareem Hunt at.
Okay.
Because these other guys, they haven't been doing the job. Shady, I don't even know where Shady at.
I don't think he's playing.
That's what I'm saying. They got the other boy, what's his name, Williams? Mm-hmm. He's doing what he can, but what he's getting, 50, 30 yards a game, that's not going to cut it.
The offense is in the passing game. Everybody know that. So.
Right. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to give out the free picks at the end of the show. We're going to go to NBA. This is called Add or Leave It. Add or Leave It. We're going to start off with the East. Milwaukee 36-6. Should they add a player or leave it like the way they are? Because when you add, you got to subtract.
No, you got to keep it the way it is. I mean, right now,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Not even just that. They're on a pace right now where they're blowing out teams so bad. The point differential for them blowouts is more than the Kevin Durant, Steph Curry Warriors. That's how bad they're blowing teams out right now. So you can't, can't mess with that at all.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Celtics, add or leave it? I think they got to add, bro. They lacking something. I seen that game yesterday. I know they didn't have Tatum, but they got to add,
They got
bro.
Tatum tonight, but will you add a center? You add an Al Horford piece, like somebody that can take his place, because
You're going to have to.
they're missing really a big dude.
Yeah, you're going to have to. You're going to have to give up. The thing is who you going to give up, man. I mean, I think Gordon Hayward was on the block, but you don't want to touch Tatum or Brown. No, you don't really want to touch Smart. They might have to package Smart to get somebody.
Nah.
Unless they send Wanamaker or your boy Langford.
I think you get a big dude and you get some more shooters, but you're going to have to just sacrifice one of them other guys.
How about a draft pick, Hayward, and maybe like a Wanamaker or something like
Ojale
that?
or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Thies. What's his name? Thies? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we agree that they have to add. Miami Heat, add or leave it?
I still can't believe they're still winning.
Jimmy Butler, buddy. Jimmy Bucket's over there handling, man.
Kendrick Nunn doing this thing as a rookie. Tyler Herro. Adebayo. I think they might just need another big dude, but I think they're still good enough right now where they can.
B. Israel, I see you, baby. Humpty, I see you.
In the East, they're all right. So I leave it.
Okay. Leave Miami Heat. Raptors, 25-14. Add or leave it?
Well, they got Siakam back now, so that's kind of like an add. They just added a Pascal Siakam.
I think I'll leave him like that.
Yeah.
Play out this season, and then maybe next year get a big free agent.
Right. I mean,
don't mess with what you have. Because if you got to give up these pieces, these guys are just starting to gel.
Right.
So we agree on leaving the Raptors. Okay, now we're going to the Western Conference. We're going to start bottom to top this time. L.A. Clippers, 28-13. Add or leave it?
L.A. Clippers, huh?
I say leave it.
Yeah, because they
haven't even all gel together.
They don't have any. They have height, but not really. All they have is Montrez and Zubac.
Oh, you know what? We did agree on trying to get a Whiteside.
Yeah, a big. Yeah,
Because
another.
they got to get it big for LA. Because then I don't think they're gonna beat LA in a 7-game series. When LA got all those bigs.
That's the only thing they really lack. Everything else is on point. So they all right. What up, huh?
Yeah, what are you saying there?
Looks like the Wolves are selling to give up Hayward, another player, and draft for Carl Anthony Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns, they're going to have to get more than that.
They just traded away Jeff Teague, though, so they are starting to sell. Teague back with Atlanta, so.
They're going to have to get more for Towns, though. That's not going to cut it for Towns.
No.
You know what I mean? They're going to have to get more for Towns. Denver Nuggets, 27-12, add or leave it. I always think they need an extra player.
And they got another guy got hurt yesterday, Murray.
Is Joker back?
Yeah, he's back.
Okay.
I would say they add somebody. Another piece, another guy.
But what? What can they add?
Like
a bench player?
Somebody that's going to attack the rim. They don't really have that guy. I mean, Murray is that kind of guy, but they don't have a guy that's just going to attack and just get points like a Jamal Crawford, like a Bobby Jackson type. They don't really have that, especially off the bench. So they need a little bit more because they haven't really impressed me this year. Okay.
Utah Jazz, that started off bad, 28-12. They're starting to link it up. Add or leave it?
I don't know who you could add there, really. Add some more bench pieces?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're a weird team, Utah, because they're supposed to be better than they are, but they're not.
No, but they're actually winning.
They won 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Since they
That's what I'm
saying. Jordan Crawford.
Right.
They've won 10 straight, so I guess you could leave it now because they added already.
Got you.
So we did talk about the Lakers too.
Now last but not least, the Lakers, add or leave it. Not last but not least. I got another team I'm going to add on.
The LA Lakers, they need to add some more load management, I think. They need to start resting players more because they haven't really done it. You've seen injuries popping up now. We saw this happen last year with LeBron getting hurt at Christmas. I don't know if his 35-year-old body is going to be able to hang this whole season carrying this team because he's just too old for all that. So you got to just add some load management in there. Vogel's doing a great job, but they got the height, they got depth, they got a good bench, they got a lot of pieces. They just got to make sure they well rested, and they're going to be 100% by the time playoffs come around.
Yeah, with Anthony Davis, that changes everything.
It's a game changer.
But I just don't want to hear no more. I mean, I know I murdered this topic, LeBron or Jordan. Jordan, yesterday, if he played, let's say he played that game against Orlando. Orlando got 5 players out, their main scorer out. Jordan would have, by the third quarter, that game would have been over for the Bulls. That's the difference between him and LeBron. I don't care if LeBron had 19 assists, 19
even at
points.
Jordan at 35 years old, he still would have did it?
Jordan, at any age, the way he plays for the kill. LeBron was out there trying to be John Stockton yesterday. I wasn't feeling that.
You lead the league in assists.
And yeah, but that's what he's doing. He's trying to build his stats. He was trying to get everybody in. But listen, man, win the game. Win the game, then do all that. And yes, I'm mad because I had a money line in the over. Yes, I'm mad. So I got to put it out there. Let's get some questions.
Well, Jamal Crawford signed this year. I think Lakers potentially signed him to get some ball handling scoring up there. You know that there's a lot of guys out there that ain't been signed. Iguodala's still out there. J.R. Smith's still out there. There's guys out there that's just, I don't know if they're going to get signed or not. Jamal Crawford might be done for him. I don't know.
I don't know if Crawford still got it in him.
He wants to play.
Yeah, let me get one more team. This team is very interesting. Best word for me to use. The Portland Trailblazers.
All right, big win.
C.J. McCullough, Lillard, Anthony, Whiteside. Whiteside looked like he's starting to fulfill his role somewhat. He looked really good yesterday against the Rockets, but that's not saying much because the Rockets are so much underachievers, it's not even funny. Your take on Portland, would they just be a team that make the 8th seed, or they could make a run to actually have a home series in the playoffs? Your take.
Their problem is they just don't have anybody but those big 3. I mean, after them...
It's 4.
Yeah,
right
big
side.
4. But they lost Rodney Hood to injury. They lost Zach Collins.
I like Bazemore.
I
like Bazemore. Bazemore's
right.
real good. No, he hustles.
But they got nothing out of their bench. That's the problem. Their bench is just, once they come in, it's like Nasir Little and just scrubs. And, they lost their best bench players, Zach Collins, Rodney Hood, and they lost, Nurkic still out. So they need a lot of help with their bench to get this team because they got a pretty good start on them. You saw what they did to the Rockets yesterday. So
right.
I like their team, but to tell that 4 to carry them the whole season is going to be tough.
Okay, answer some questions before we move on to our next topic. No?
Memphis refuses to buy out Iguodala. I don't know what Iguodala is doing. Memphis is out there balling. I know that. They look like the best team. The hottest team right now.
I wanted Morant so bad with the Knicks. But this is the thing. See, this is where people get it twisted at. He's playing good with Memphis. Doesn't mean he would have been playing good with the Knicks. Yeah. When you wear a Knicks uniform, something happens to your game, man. No, for real, man. You're not the guy you used to be when you wear a Knicks uniform. But the fact that he's in Memphis, he's showcasing his talents.
He's killing it right now.
And he's looking tremendously good. Okay, I want to pick on this topic. I have to do it, man.
Okay.
I want to talk about the Houston Rockets. What's your make of the Houston Rockets right now with that team that they got? Because I'm totally not feeling their team. I think they got the wrong pieces. They got 2 guys that play the exact same type of game. I mean, something's got to happen. I hate to say it. I think they got to move Westbrook and get kind of like 2 players for him. Like a guy, a guard, a shooting guard, and maybe a forward. Not to his caliber, but if you get 2 for 1, I think they're going to need that because him and Harden being out there, they do not look good. They hogging the ball. Everybody else is just like, don't know what to do. I mean, baby Doc Rivers is looking suspect out there. He don't even know what to do. EG's the only one that can maybe score beside anybody else. Your take on the Rockets, what would you do if you was the Rockets GM? Would you sell, leave it as is, or what? They are selling tickets, though. But is that what you want? Talk to him.
I think you got to keep it the way it is. I mean, P.J. Tucker and Capella, you got a lot of good pieces, good talent players. Mike D'Antoni's system's this way. But what I would change, which is never going to happen, but what I would do, it would hurt Westbrook's ego too much. But I would say, hey, Westbrook, you coming off the bench. Harden, when you got your starting 5, you do your thing. You do what you've been doing your whole career. ISO, driving dish, whatever. You step back. And when you get tired, you come off, Westbrook come in. You got your starting 5, your bench players. You still got a couple pretty good pieces. Not Eddie House. You got House Jr. You got a couple guys that can still run and gun with you. You got enough pieces. where you can just carry the bench. But it would never work. Westbrook would never do it. He wants to start. But I think that would be the only way to salvage this team with Westbrook.
So they got an ugly game. I watched the whole game yesterday. It's a ugly.
They can't both be out there at the same time.
Dog, it's
Westbrook, you got
so
the bench,
ugly.
Harden, you got the starters. And that's the only way I can see that working.
Players don't even know where to
No,
be at. Capella don't know where to go. They got no continuity. It's boring.
Yeah.
And then Harden doing all this when he pulls up from dog. That's not doing it.
Yeah, they're screwing up.
Y'all gonna get bumped in the first round playing like that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
It's more D'Antoni than anything. That's his system.
I think they were a better team with Chris Paul. I hate to say it. I'm not saying Paul is better than Westbrook, but he's a better fit for that unit than Westbrook is.
Yeah, because this ain't the same Westbrook and Harden for the Thunder. There's a whole different Harden and Westbrook.
Yeah, I mean, Harden ain't lose a step. I think Westbrook lost a step.
Oh, his jumper's gone.
Yeah, he lost a step.
But he can
even slashing, he's not the same slasher.
Only way
because before he was beating the foe to the spot. Now they're getting to the spot, which tells me he kind of lost a step, or they kind of like predicting his game already. So either way, he ain't the same Westbrook that I knew from OKC.
Right.
I mean, still very good, still explosive, but I don't like the combination at all. Now we're gonna jump to the East. Brooklyn Nets. I love what I see with the Brooklyn Nets. You know, Spencer Dinwiddie averaging like 22 a game. Jared Allen 11.4. LeVert 15.6. Joe Harris 14.2. DeAndre Jordan 12.2, and then Taurean Prince 12.2. I like that they starting to get gel without their two marquee players.
He played yesterday, Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie played. He played, but what I mean is when they be fully packed
with Kevin Durant.
Oh baby, yeah. I think the Nets are gonna make noise because I think Dinwiddie's the truth. Do you agree or you disagree?
He'll be a great off the bench guy.
Yes,
he's always gonna come off the bench.
Perfect off the bench.
DeAndre Jordan, Allen, two big.
And they got pieces off the bench. They got guys
they're
that
gonna be
can
good
help
next
out.
year. Next year, this year it don't matter. They're not.
Yeah, this year is to like build up, gel, and this for my man Venner who wanted me to talk about the Brooklyn Nets. Venner, this is for you. Your team is looking solid. Y'all prospering way more than my team, the New York Knicks. The Knicks is trash. We still don't have an identity. I still don't have no idea what we're doing. And that's kind of messed up, me being a sports analyst, and I don't know what they're doing, what the hell is going on. But I see what the Brooklyn Nets are doing. And trust me, they're going to be a force in the East as long as they get KD back to KD standards. All right? So let's move on. We had a couple guys retired in the NFL, and then I want to talk about one more guy that's going to stay in the baseball guy. We're going to start with Antonio Gates. 16-year career, 236 games, 955 receptions, almost 12,000 yards receiving, 116 touchdowns, 8 Pro Bowls. You'll take real fast, and Antonio Gates, bro.
Yeah, Rivers did a lot for him, got his career, going, and he just cherished under that role of being the number one target pretty much when he played, and especially in his prime. He probably was one of the top tight ends in the game.
We mentioned 3 top tight ends last week, and we didn't mention Antonio Gates.
I mean, at the time, Gates ain't at that level of Kelsey and Kittle now.
No. We mentioned Bavaro.
Oh, all time?
Yeah, we mentioned Tony G.
Gonzalez.
I think Gates. his name's got to be brung up there, bro.
Yeah, he up there. He definitely up there. He's a solid tight end.
What up, Steve? Louis Diaz.
He didn't even play last year, but this year he's
been having a real turf toe problem. I mean, that guy's been having bad feet the last 4 or 5 years. That's what's been hurting him in his numbers. Mm-hmm. But he did play in big games, but he's not playing enough because that toe he got is horrible. Yeah. I mean, they showed it one time. It's like the worst toe you ever seen, man. But salute to Antonio Gates. Should be in the Hall of Fame immediately. Easy. First ballot. Easy. You know what I mean? Salute to you and your solid career, Antonio Gates. Now, we have another one, but this one's kind of sad because he retired early. Lou Kuechly of the Carolina Panthers. He had about 3 concussions. Concussions let him out the game. 118 games, 18 interceptions, 468 yards, 690 solo tackles, 402 assists on tackles, 7-time Pro Bowl. Went to the chip against Denver and lost. Did Kuechly did enough in the NFL to make it to the Hall of Fame?
No, Kuechly didn't do enough. He did a lot, though. He was a great player, all-star on it, but there's no way. I think he's making the Hall of Fame. He played, what, 8 years?
I wouldn't say no way,
No
man.
way.
Jim Brown did it in 9, but he was a dominant force, though.
It's a big difference between Jim Brown.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying Kuechly was making noise on defense.
Yeah,
I mean, teams respected Luke Kuechly.
Yeah, and I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, I'm not going to say first ballot, but
I'm not going to say any ballot. But he had a great career,
right.
All-star career, made his money, did his thing. But, I mean, you start putting him in, you're going to have to start putting, like, you know, a lot of guys that probably don't deserve to be in yet either. Hey, we'll see, though. You never know. They might just open the door for starting.
Well, he's definitely going to be in the ring of honor for the Carolina
he
Panthers.
definitely will be. I mean, he didn't get a ring, but he got there at one time against the Broncos.
And he did everything that you could as a linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy did everything, sacrificed his body, 3 concussions. He's got to worry about his future because, the brain, people got to understand the brain is flowing in water. So every time you get a concussion, that's why all these boxers and now, late in their careers, are walking all crazy, and he don't want to be like that. He's got the money, his family got money, he's straight, and he gave it all he had for 8 years. Salute to Luke Kuechly, one of my favorite linebackers, real talk. Now, we're going to have some fun. This is called a fun session. These ain't all facts. It's not fake news, but it's kind of like we predicting and wishing. I'm going to set up a line on my boy, Uncle Tom Brady. Now, we kind of nipped on this.
Lines? You made
this is my personal line. This is why it's fun. We bring it up the last time, but now we're going to do, minus and plus money.
Okay.
I came up with Tom Brady staying with the Patriots at minus 200.
How you come up with these lines?
Listen. Yeah, I think that's Patriots are the favorites to keep him. I mean, at the end of the day, Robert Kraft grabs everybody, starts paying people more money. But that way, you messing me up with that. I think Kraft really wanted him. I think he can have him, depending on how bad he wants him. They cleaned out his locker room though, which I wasn't feeling. The LA Chargers plus 150. The Chicago Bears plus 200. Oakland Raiders plus 350. And this is my sleeper. This is why this is called fun. This is my sleeper. Let's say the Titans get blown out this Sunday. I mean, Tannehill stinks up the joint like we all expecting them to. Stinks it up. If I'm the Titans, especially with Vrabel, who's a teammate and a coach of Tom Brady and is very friendly with him and knows him as a brother, I wouldn't be surprised. This would be plus 500. This is really fishing. Trade Mariota. Keep Tannehill, because Tannehill's got a little contract there. He got a couple years left. Bring in Brady for 2 years. Keep Tannehill behind him. Trade Mariota. I like that team. He'll have what you call an efficient running game, and he's got some receivers, and they can always add another receiver. Your take on what I just said, where you think he'll go, and what you think about the last one I just mentioned.
Right.
Talk about it.
I don't know who the Oakland Raiders are. I don't know if that's even.
No, L.A. Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, I'm so used to Oakland Raiders. Just like San Diego Chargers. I'm surprised I said L.A. Chargers.
I understand. All right. To me,
Las Vegas Raiders.
The most, for Tom Brady, the most lavish place he can play in. He'll get his name out there even more. He'll be. It's all about Tom Brady for him to come into Las Vegas to open up the stadium, to be the quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that's a perfect fit for him because the Raiders got so many weapons already.
I think that'd be more perfect for the Raiders.
Derek Carr, cool, whatever. You did all right. But bringing Tom Brady into a team that has all these weapons already, it'd be good for Las Vegas, and I think it'd be good for Tom, Giselle, his whole, it's Las Vegas.
Then put them in that negative organization.
It's Las Vegas, though. It ain't Oakland. Oakland is the negative. Is all the negative
it's
stuff.
It's a Davis running this.
No, but this is
Davis is still running it, whether it's the son or not.
I think he's going to be throwing out that first pass for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Okay.
They got to open up a flare like Vegas. Is what happens in Vegas. Everything Vegas this, Vegas that.
Right.
It would be perfect bringing Tom Brady.
I'll say the Chargers. But I would hope he gets with Mike Vrabel because that's an easier division to win. There's no more luck out there. You put him in that easy division. You got the best runner in the game. You got defense. You got an offensive line that's gonna pass block for him. And then you add one more receiver. They already got a receiver from Central Michigan. That's pretty good. What's his name again? Number 84. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. But real good receiver.
I'm throwing all that out because he got to go full circle with his career. He started off with the tuck rule, the Raiders. Now he goes to the Raiders. Maybe gets into the playoffs here and there.
Right.
If he's in the AFC, he doesn't. If he's
School man shoot
against the Patriots. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the Titans is. I don't know. I would. I don't. Vrabel. But as good as Tannehill played so good this year, though. I don't think
he has to stink up the joint.
Oh, okay. So you're saying?
I mean, really stinks up the joint. I mean, like the real Tannehill shows up because right now he's playing above. I mean, not really above because he's only throwing 11 for like 17. Yeah. I mean, it's all Henry. It's all Derrick Henry, but he's still making big throws. Like that big bomb he threw, that was a perfect pass. Let's say he just go out there, throw 3 picks, shits up the joint, and. Well, you can't win with him.
Jake Delhomme in that one play.
Yeah, you can't win with him. You can't win with him. I think you got to set him as a backup and put in Tom Brady in there.
Okay, so I think this is Tom's last run here.
Yeah.
That's why I think he tries to open up the Raiders franchise. We'll see. It's all hearsay. He might just stay with the Pats with no weapons.
Okay, now last subject of the day. We're going to free picks. We're only going to have one free picks. Give them the update on the record.
31-26, 55%.
Okay, so we're gonna give one teaser. We're just gonna give one pick. We're gonna keep it NFL. We want all these picks to be NFL. After the football season, then we're gonna start a whole new thing with basketball, college basketball, and then we're gonna start from zero on every video, free picks, so that when we give you our record, all you gotta do is backtrack the video. It's all in the videos. Say it.
All in the videos.
Dancing.
And we went 2-0 last week in the NFL. We just lost.
But we went 2-1 total. Yeah, we went 2-1 total.
The NFL.
Yeah, Clemson Tigers up 17-7, and they just got blown out after that. So we went 2-1. Okay, this week.
Brady going to Vegas. Who's that? Antonio. Brady going to Vegas. I'm telling you.
You going to Vegas?
I'm telling you.
Well, it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit as far as like they move in, brand new stadium, etc. And I think
weapons.
It's going to take a lot for him to stay.
Easy division.
With the Patriots. It's going to take a lot. Because, at the end of the day, it's still an easy division for them to win. What up, Wally? I see you, baby. Tony Mazzola. Okay. One free pick. We're doing a 7-point teaser. 2 games. We were breaking our head before the show. I mean, we could go either way with game 1, the Kansas City game. I decided to bring the Chiefs down to a pick 'em.
Okay. Good luck with
that. I think you could go either way. I think you go either way.
Okay.
But I like the fact that the Tennessee Titans has beaten them 3 times in a row, including this year. I think you asking a lot for a team to be a team this good 4 times in a row, especially with Ryan Tannehill. Now, they didn't beat them every time with Tannehill. Sometimes with Mariota. Mm-hmm. I just think the line 7.5, 7. I think it's a big line. I think they kind of pushing you to take Tennessee.
All right. Good luck.
Now, you got that face like you don't like it.
No, I'm just saying good luck because I know I'm taking Tennessee with the point. I'm not just rocking the jersey for nothing.
So what you saying? We want to change?
No. That's your team.
Listen.
You can still move.
You want to bring it up? You want to bring it up to 4? No, listen. It's all right.
It could get blown out.
Let me tell you something.
It's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree.
You know what? I'm going to change it. You know why? I'm going to tell you why I'm going to change it. I just see Derrick Henry running the ball over that field.
Yeah, and that defense, they're going to give up points.
You know what I mean? I actually see Derrick Henry running that rock. So you know what? We're going to make Tennessee plus 14, 14.5. Find the 7.5. Make it 14.5. I don't think KC blows them if they beat them. And not only that, I just did some research. They lost 1 game this year more than 14 points, and that's when the Denver Broncos beat them.
Blew them out that game.
No, that wasn't really a blowout.
That was Mariota too. So
yeah, it wasn't really a blowout. Something like 16 zip, something like that.
One of those games where it was like, all right, Mariota, you out of there. I think
yes.
One right before that.
So you know what? We're gonna make it 14.5. There is 7.5s out there, correct?
Yeah, there is.
14.5. We're bringing Tennessee Titans up. And you know what? I don't want to go against my partner. And you got to take the points. Everybody's on the Chiefs. I still think Chiefs win, but I think if you take the 14.5, I think you get a better, you get a better number. Close game at the end. You don't have to worry about KC scoring to win. Tennessee covered automatically. So we're gonna run with that. Game number 2. Packers, what is it, 7.5, 7?
Mm-hmm.
I love the Niners, man. But I'm going to have to take Aaron Rodgers and company, man. I'm going to have to take them for all the wrong reasons. They got blown out game 1. Everybody thinks that defense is going to dominate them at Levi Stadium. I think Maltavius Adams shows up. I think Jones shows up enough. And Aaron Rodgers just needs time to dice him. He needs to be winging it out there. Adams, you got to show up. Geronimo Allison, you got to show up. Jimmy Graham, stop being butt, man. Go out there and regulate, Graham. You got to regulate. We're going to take the 2 dogs, man. As much as I wanted to do the 2 favorites early in the week, it's just too many people's on that. And I don't want to be with everybody. I really don't. I'd rather just be 20% on the side than 80%. And you know why. So the teaser is we're going to take the Titans up to 14.5, Packers up to 14.5.
Okay.
Look for the better number. If you could get 7.5 on both of them, make them both plus 14.5. And with that, that's our free play. Yo, we took long because it's tough. This ain't easy.
No.
Would you agree?
No, I agree.
I mean, look at me. I came in thinking one side. I seen the face you had because you know Derrick Henry's going to be running that rock,
He's
man.
no Eddie George. All right, he ain't no Eddie George. We all know about Eddie George, the Heisman Trophy winner.
Man,
but
I think right now he's Eddie
they
George.
They both got Heisman's. They both all right.
He Eddie George right now.
Funny thing, conspiracy I heard about these games. Super Bowl 1. Who played Super Bowl 1? You remember?
Was it the Packers?
And the Chiefs.
Chiefs, right?
And this is the 100th year of the NFL. So I heard that conspiracy, and I also heard the State Farm conspiracy. You know who's in the State Farm commercial?
Yes.
Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. They would like to see him go against.
No, but the beauty about this ticket, we can lose these games, but we got 14.5 points.
Ernesto, that odds of which players Carlos Beltran's niece is all coming out. I don't know. Sheffield came out saying that's a player. I really want to know who that player is in that burner account on Twitter that's putting all this out.
Well, they're gonna snatch him up. They're gonna snatch him up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys, like always, thank you for tuning in to the Alyork Sports Show. You got your 2-team 7-point teaser. Titans up to 14.5. Packers up to 14.5. Even 14. If you get 14, take it. Don't take less than that. You need 2 touchdowns just to have some safety net. So you got the Titans and the Packers on a 2-team 7-point teaser. Anything else you want to add here, brother?
Share the video. Tell your people about it. Alyork Sports Show. We're still going on strong over a year now. A 55% record. We're going to keep it maintained over that. This is our probably last game unless the Super Bowl. We have something with the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I ain't messing with the Pro Bowl.
This is it. Don't forget to get the best number when you put your action in. Big weekend. We'll be back next week.
Yeah, bang your numbers. Find the numbers. Thank you guys for tuning in every week to check out me and Noah Parker. We love you. We thank y'all. Until next week, baby. The Alyork Sports Show with Noah Parker. Love, y'all.